Good afternoon, Wolverines. This is Ms. Hayden, your principal here at Wellington High School. We are so excited that our ninth graders will be returning to brick and mortar with us. We have many new rules, policies, regulations, and just ideas that need to be discussed with you before you come to school on Monday. So please stay tuned for Mr. Michael Kozlowski, your ninth grade assistant principal.
Good afternoon, parents and students of Wellington High School. Welcome to your ninth grade year. I hope it so far has been exciting and great. My name is Mike Kozlowski. I am the ninth grade assistant principal. Before we even get going, I know some of you will be returning back to campus, and I want you to know masks are mandatory. There is no if and buts about it. This is coming down from the school district. It's been mandated to us, and we will be enforcing it. If you forget a mask at home, one will be provided for you. This is going to be echoed through a lot of this presentation. So guys, please make sure that you have it with you when you come. As soon as you get out of your car, let's make sure you have it on as you're entering the campus. Now, let's get into the presentation. Well, like I said, my name is Michael Kozlowski. I am the ninth grade assistant principal. The dean is Mr. Lee Tanton. Guidance counselor is Mr. Brandon Farley. Another guidance counselor is Miss Julia Say, and our BIA is Coach H. If you have any questions about anything pertaining to ninth grade, you can email one or all of us, and we'll get back to you usually within 24 hours. I would like to say that this is by far the best team on this campus. The ninth grade team, there's not another group on this campus like us. We are by far the best. Once again, if you need anything, email one of us, especially Coach H. He knows everything about everything on this campus. He is the man. Okay. Basically, to ensure that we're all prepared for distance and blended learning, keep your device with you, bring it to school, as well as bring it home. We're going to, try to provide as much in class as we can. However, being that some kids are going to be at home, you're going to need to have that laptop with you on campus in case one of your teachers needs to teach you something through a computer, you have it with you. Well, one of the biggest questions that we're being asked is what happens if a student is showing symptoms of COVID? Right now, any student that is on campus that is showing symptoms of COVID will be sent to an isolation room where they'll be examined by the nurse. The student will remain in the clinic during examination, and if it's determined the student needs to go home, they will remain in the isolation room until a parent picks up. Anytime a student goes to the nurse, they need to bring all their belongings. If a parent needs to pick up a student, they will remain in the car. The guard gate will alert the nurse that the parent has arrived, and the student will be escorted to the parent's car. We need your support. Okay, the hallways, the 100, 200, 500, and 600 are all one way. Exterior doors will be used this year. In the years past, we've not let kids outside of the main hallways, but this year we're going to have to. Okay. There's signs that have been placed in every hallway that say one way. Please, students, follow those signs. The 200 hallway, which is our main building, the two outer hallways, the English hallway and the math science hallway, will all be one way leading towards Greenview Shores. The main hallway, the 200 where social studies and science are, will be emptying towards the courtyard. So please make sure you follow the signs that all say one way. We're asking you, please do not go away against the flow of the signs. So during class changes, okay, masks and IDs must be on at all times. There will be no lockers, and there will be no use of restrooms. Restrooms will be used during classes. Dismissal between classes will be staggered. There'll be 2 minutes apart. Odd and even rooms will be moving at different times. Tardies will be recorded only if they're extreme. So if you're trying to get to class and you're one of the classes that have been let out a little late, you won't be marked tardy. But if you're coming 4 or 5 minutes late to class, you will be marked tardy at that point. And my job and all the other administrators on campus, our job is to keep you moving. We're not going to stop and gather in the courtyard. We're going to be on you guys to keep moving. So we're asking you just to listen to us, keep moving, get out of your class and get into your next class as fast as you can. Lunch. Just like last year, there'll be 2 lunches. Okay, we've expanded the lunch area. We've going to use the flagpole. We're going to allow you guys to go down the 400 hallway a little bit out towards the bus loop. So we've kind of opened up the area. We've got some more tables, but we're ordering and doing some fundraising to order tables with umbrellas. All food will be grab and go, and it will be cold. It is free for every student. The grab and go sites will be placed all different places on the campus. So please, find one, grab your food, go find a spot to sit down, relax. You can take your mask off to eat, obviously, but once you're done eating, you need to put it on and try to keep social distancing in mind as you're with your friends. Classrooms. Right now, our classrooms are organized according to CDC guidelines. Each desk is 6 feet apart. This means classrooms are not able to accommodate as many students as before. Once classes are filled to capacity, the rest of the students will be sent to an overflow area. There will be also seating charts every day by teachers, so in case somebody does get COVID, we can contact Trace, who is in that room. Students will not be in an overflow room 2 days in a row. So if they were put in on a Monday, they will not be back in the overflow room on Wednesday. But however, they may be there on Friday. All depends on how the teacher is able to work out the seating schedule. Currently, our overflow rooms are the media center and the big auditorium theater. Lockers. Lockers will not be used this year during PE. Students will not be dressing out. So if you have PE, please wear comfortable shoes, clothing for that PE day, and students will be assigned a permanent space to participate in their activity. If you're inside the gym, we've made 8-foot by 8-foot boxes that every student will be in. Some classes will be going into a hallway, other classes will be going to a weight room. But if you're inside the gym, every student will have their own assigned box. Restrooms. Not to be used during bell change, okay? They can go during class time. There will be a virtual pass that students will be given. We will also be scanning students' IDs when they go into the bathroom for contact tracing. And there's no more students than usable stalls or urines in the bathroom. When you're on campus, masks must be worn at all times. I know in the beginning of this presentation that was said, but it's something that we really need to reiterate and for you guys to understand. Also, must have your ID with you. Freshmen, when you come in, you will not have an ID, obviously. Every student who's on campus will have an ID by the second week of school. Bring hand sanitizers, wipes. Also, if you can, bring your own lunch, okay? Students, please do not share school supplies, books, pens, paper, anything. It should just be yours, okay? Calculators, they will be wiped down in between classes if they are used as a class set. I know I said this earlier, PE, there will be no lockers, there will be no dressing out. Also, bring your Chromebook with you daily as well as your charger, and take them home with you daily. Don't know if one day they're going to say schools are being shut down and your Chromebook is on campus, so please bring them home with you as well. Dismissal. We're going to have a staggered dismissal. Walkers, then car drivers, then buses, and then people who are going to be picked up by parents. So please have some patience with us on this. This is all new to us as well. So guys, parents, students, have some patience and understand that this is it's going to be a little hectic the first couple of days, but once we get it down, it will flow smoothly. Visitation to our school. Okay, parents, you cannot just drive on campus anymore. You have to have a pre-approved visitor's pass. You need to let the school know that you're coming. You will have your temperature checked, and you will have to fill out a questionnaire that is provided by the district before you come onto this campus. Attendance for students. Okay, if you are staying virtual, you will have a V. If you know that you're here, if you are on campus, you'll have a P. Okay, so parents, please understand that V is for virtual, P is for present. Okay, we will be taking attendance for both students on campus as well as virtual students. Okay, I understand that you can be marked tardy on virtually as well if you're on campus. So please just keep track of your tardies and SIS. We are going to adhere to the Palm Beach County Student Code of Conduct. If you're on campus, it goes as normal: IDs, mask, like we said, behavior. We're not going to distract the class. We're not going to do things that might catch you or get yourself in a little bit of trouble. Parents, please check your students' SIS. It will give you a lot of information, whether they've been on campus or whether they've been attending classes, their grades, their tardies. It's also a great way to email teachers and contact anybody on this campus that you may need to reach out to. Okay, right here, we're going to attach the family and student policies. Please look at them. It does talk about the mask and why we're enforcing every student wear a mask when they're on this campus. So parents, if you have any questions, this is a great reference form for you. Guys, I would like to say thank you. I know we stumbled our way through this, but this is a very important presentation for you guys. I'm looking forward to meeting your students. I know the whole 9th grade department and group is looking forward to meeting your students. Please remember to bring your masks and have them on once you get out of the car and you step onto the campus. Thank you and have a great day.